guys, welcome to the latest vlog for our newsletter. Something that I wanted to talk about is actually your newsletters. So something I'm seeing a lot of recently, just through networking events and meeting different people, is I'll meet someone and we'll exchange business cards, and then I'll get an email from them just saying, "Hey, really nice to meet you," and that's all it says. And I reply, "Yeah, man, nice to meet you too." And then the next day, there it is. I got their newsletter. I don't think it's, obviously it's not like the most malicious thing that can be done, but it's not appropriate. Like I don't just add everyone that communicates with me to this newsletter. Everyone that's on this has asked to be a part of it. I say I have the little widget on my phone, MailChimp widget, and it just says, "Hey, do you want to sign up for my newsletter? Here's my phone. Put your information in." They hit submit, and they're done. I don't just force add people onto the list, and there's a very specific reason for that. And I think a lot of people probably think that that's just kind of, it's fine. Well, yeah, I'll just put people on the list willy-nilly and everything will be great, because you want to cast this huge net. And like, if, you just put 600 people on the list and only 50 of them really wanted to be on it, but you're hitting 600 people with your thing, you're going to get one or two. But I just don't think that's the right use for the tool. That's what advertising and social media and AdWords and things like that is for. I think when you're doing email marketing, especially a newsletter, sales marketing is one thing, but if you're doing like a newsletter format, for me personally, if you've met me and I didn't ask to be part of your newsletter, but you emailed it to me, I unsubscribe from it. And I say, I never signed up for this. So enough of those happen and you'll get booted from MailChimp or Constant Contact. Like they will pause your account. So just something to keep in mind. It's, like I said, it's not the most malicious thing that can happen, but if you're, putting together a mail list, an email list, just don't put people on there that, don't want to be on there. All you're doing is hurting your brand. They're just going to be annoyed by you or frustrated, or, they're going to be mad that you didn't ask, and then they're going to unsubscribe, and then you're going to have a hit on, your account. So I just think it's something that you should consider, instead of just mass adding people to your list. You should really take time to cater to the people that want to be on it, and take the time to explain to people like, "Hey, I do this newsletter every 2 weeks. On the 1st and the 15th, I work really hard to try to hit those times. And I talk about, my experiences running a business or things like this where, hey, here's just a little thing, something to keep in mind. Every now and then there's some type of promotional item or whatever, sometimes they're discounts, sometimes they're not. I also typically I'll add a few articles that I think are interesting. Nothing too pushy. And you just tell people, like, that's what I'm trying to do. If you want to get the information, I'd love to add you to the list. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. You can find, a lot of the similar stuff on our Facebook page if that's a little more your speed. But, don't ruin the platform for yourself, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to end up just having a massive unsubscribe list, and I just don't see the point in it. At least not for a small business. You really want to, as a small business, you really want to make that connection, that one-to-one connection with the person that wanted to get your thing, your email in the first place. Like, very easily, you could have met somebody that's like, well, maybe we're considering hiring, Joe's Plumbing Company, right? You met this people and they said, "Oh yeah, we're thinking about getting a bathroom installed and we need a plumber." And you're like, "Well, I'm a plumber. Here's my card. Let me get your information. We'll email a couple times." And they're on the fence about who to use. And then you're sending them some junk email that they're going to be mad about. They didn't ask to get in the first place. And now they're going to unsubscribe it. And maybe they go with somebody else. All because what? You wanted to cast a big net? Your big net has a bunch of big holes. So just something to think about. Take care of your audience. They'll take care of you. So yeah, don't be lazy, guys. You know, use the tools the right way, and just ask people. Somebody who doesn't really want to be on your list, but doesn't want to be rude, might say, "Sure, you can go ahead and add me," and then maybe they'll quietly block it or unsubscribe later. But they'll do it without being mad at you. So there's the difference. You know, I mean, they can unsubscribe or they can say, "Oh, this isn't good for me. I'll just get rid of it," and that's fine. But at least they won't be mad at you when they do it. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents, and I hope everyone is doing well. If you have any questions, we do actually manage MailChimp newsletters and social media and stuff like that. So if you need some help with that, you know, you can feel free to just reply to this email, and I'll chat with you about it, and we can either help you out or I'll point you in the right direction. So again, take care, guys. Bye.